So over the past, I would say 5 years or so now, I've really leaned on spinning rods for finesse techniques over that 7'6" length. And it seems excessive, but as fisheries become more and more pressured, longer casts have become such a big deal. Even if it's 20 more feet of cast distance, that's 20 more feet that fish has an opportunity to commit to it before it senses your presence and the boat's presence. And if you're fishing deep water, say those 25 to 30 foot zones with, a 3/8 ounce, Citing or a spark shad, something like that, that's 20 more extra feet down in the strike zone. Like, that's a huge difference. In order to, achieve that and get the bait farther away from the boat, you really do need the right setup. Anything under that 7'6", you're just not going to be able to get the cast distance that you want. It's a very specialized setup. I like anything from a 7'6" to a 7'10" St. Croix. This is a Victory. You're just looking for extra distance in the cast for those pressured fish that are spooky of the boat and really only react to baits that are out that far. What people can struggle with is they forget that it's not just your typical Senko shaky head rod. Like, these are specialized systems. So my line, my reel, and my rod especially, anything over that 7'6" mark is going to give me that cast distance that I can actually get it away from the boat. In every category of baits, there's always a system. There's always some sort of rod, reel, line combo that either A, works better than others, or B, works best for you. And in the case of finesse fishing, especially finesse swim baits, spy baits, hair jigs, small jerk baits, and what comes with these finesse techniques is light line. And a lot of people worry about breaking off with 8-pound test, let alone 4-pound test. And a lot of times you're gonna have to get away with 4-pound tests to keep a swim bait down that deep. The advantage of using a long rod is it's a shock absorber, much like a crankbait. This long rod with all that tip is gonna allow the fish to make surges without you breaking off. A nice drag, long limber rod is exactly what you're gonna need to be able to cast, present the bait, and get the fish in the boat. Next time you're out finesse fishing with finesse swimmers, spy baits, stuff like that, if you're struggling, dial in the system, light braid, 10-pound, 6 to 10-pound braid, anything under an 8-pound leader, and a rod that's at minimum 7'6". You're gonna have a lot more success.